Hi, and welcome to the MotoVlog. My name is Andy Bumatai, and this is being recorded on April 21st, 2014. Welcome to MotoVlog News. This episode will be about how to motovlog. And I'm not talking about just the technical aspects. For instance, in our first video, the AK-47S talks about what to think about before you start motovlogging.
First of all, if you're getting a bike soon and you say you want to motovlog, do not get them at the same time. Get a bike, learn on it, learn how your bike handles, learn how your bike feels, get comfortable with it, get a bunch of experience under your belt, at least a couple of months. I'm not talking about you have to do it like a few years or so, at least a couple of months though. And you have to be able to basically get to the point where you can ride around and not really even concentrate on the road and still be safe. Second thing, before you even get your camera, get on your bike, go out, and literally just talk to yourself. Just think of a topic like you would for motovlogs. Think of a topic, go out, just on a random, place or whatever. Talk to yourself like you already have a camera, and see if you can do it.
The AK-47S has some excellent advice, so as always, click on the links in the description to watch the full video. Now, there are a ton of camera and mic setup videos out there, but I chose this one by Lazy Cricket because it represents the basic setup, and he's chosen to stick to the GoPro Hero 2. Let's watch.
My helmet here is just a speed and strength 1300, nothing special about that. I chose to stick with the Hero 2 instead of upgrading to a Hero 3. I don't really see the purpose of it yet because my mic plugs right in to my Hero 2. I don't need to buy any funky adapters, and the Senna's GoPro pack is not quite where I want it to be yet, so I'm gonna wait while they make some adjustments to that. Once it's a little bit better, we'll see what happens. I might upgrade then, but right now it's just not something I'm interested in. My mic, as you see, this is my little power pack here for the ATR 3350. It's got an on-off switch on the bottom. I've just got mine coming out here, kind of taped onto the back. Just a little piece of electrical tape, just for convenience, really. It's not necessarily needed. Comes into my power pack here and then runs in behind the cheek pad. I can't really show you, maybe I can here. You can see maybe my mic right there, just kind of held into place. No foam pad on it. I lost the foam pad for my mic the first day I got it, and I have never had any foam on it in any of my videos.
So, the first two videos give you an idea of the basics. This next video by Gizmodo compares the top 6 action cameras all strapped to the same surfboard. Yeah, I said surfboard. By the way, the reason I chose the surfboard video is because I thought the ocean waves would give you a better idea of how the camera mic sounded. You know, as opposed to 6 cameras strapped to the ape hangers of a chopper running true duels. Now, before I show these next 3 videos, please be warned that they contain strong geek content. For example, Two Wheel Lifestyle talks about YouTube-specific formats and how to upload for the best results.
It is time for my 5th and final installment in my trilogy on how to get good audio quality in your action camera videos. This final tip is about audio and video, and it's specific to YouTube. So the short version is this: you can save your video in a lot of different formats. YouTube has a web page where they tell you what format they handle best. I'll put a link to it down below. If you save it in the format that they ask you to, you'll get better audio and video quality once it's uploaded to YouTube. And even if you do that, you'll notice that your video on YouTube does not look as good as the video on your computer. The difference in quality between the uploaded version and your version will be a lot smaller if you use the format that YouTube talks about.
Click on Two Wheel Lifestyle's link in the description for more great information. I think that last video was the 5th one in a series. Which brings us to Accidental Broadcast, who we all know is a monster in the motovlogging world because he's funny, he's good in front of a camera, he speaks well, but I believe it's mostly because of the quality of his videos. I mean, most just plug in a mic, try to find a good position, and off they go. And then there's the Kalani way.
What's happening, tribe? I just thought I'd make a quick little video. I just want to go over my audio stuff with you guys and have a video that I can refer people to when they ask this question. It gets asked a lot about audio setups. I currently don't use the Audio-Technica ATR 3350 because I'm using a hacked Zoom H2N, which is this unit right here. This is what they look like when they're all brand new and shiny and beautiful. And the reason I use it is solely based on the fact that by using this unit, this acts as my preamp and sends audio into the GoPro. Because this is a pretty robust little handheld unit, you can tweak out all the audio settings. So basically right now what I have it behaving like is kind of a concert. So if I'm in the helmet yelling and talking smack, for the most part it'll cut the gain down low enough that I'm not going to get distorted audio. I know the audio still is a little hot sometimes and whatever, but for me this is about as good as it can get right now, without going into that crazy pro audio land world where you're spending upwards of $2,000 for an audio setup. You can get one of these on Amazon. I'll put links to all this stuff down below, and you can get them for now, I don't know, I just got this one for like $100. They're getting super cheap now. And the reason I use this is because if I'm on my bike and I'm riding, most of my vlogs are adventure vlog style, and I was very bothered by the fact that with this mic, if I stop and I pull next to Mendo or Minute Stop or Mr. Mike and I'm like, yo, let's go hit this trail, and then Mike says something really funny. It rarely happens, but when it does, I hate not having that audio. So with this setup, if I'm talking smack and doing whatever, and I stop talking, it automatically boosts the gain to pick up what's happening in the surrounding area. And even though it's coming from the mics that were in here, they're obviously up here right now. That's the hacked part of it. Even if, the guys are 5-10 feet away, you can still hear them. And then I can further boost audio levels in post.
So, you followed all the tips, you shot some great stuff, and now all you have to do is edit it. Well, guess what? Shooting is only half the job. Riding rubber really brings home how to think of editing in this video. Let's watch.
But yeah, I use Final Cut Pro 10, I use Adobe After Effects, but let me tell you something. It is not about the editing software you use. you can use any editing software you want. All of the popular ones like Sony Vegas, Adobe Premiere, Final Cut Pro 10, all of these are going to give you the ability to edit the videos. These are all professional editing suites. So you can edit the video, you can edit your video. You can do pretty much anything with these editing software suites. And I know they're tough to learn at first. You got to watch a lot of YouTube videos, a lot of tutorials, and it's a lot of pain and hassle at first. But once you get the hang of the software, you know, your life really becomes a lot easier because you know how to use it. That being said, it's not just about how you edit the video either. You have to have good shots in the first place.
I hope you found this helpful, or at the very least now have somewhere to send those people who have been driving you nuts with questions. You know the ones. Is that a camera on your helmet? Yeah. What do you do with that? Why do you move your hands when you talk? Nobody can see. Are you on the cell phone? What is this for? Am I going to be in your video? Can you hear yourself when you talk? Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.